So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 2 of our New York City career mode. And first of all, I'd like to say a huge thank you to everyone that has watched the first episode and commented on it, as I am really appreciative of everything you have done for my channel. Hopefully it can start growing again as soon as possible. But as you can see here, Preston come back to us and said they will give us 300,000 for our player Mehdi Bayuchi. And of course, we will let him go for that. And Rotherham come back and say they don't want to let go of Johnson Clark-Harris, which is fair enough with us, as I don't really want to pay that much money for a player that I don't really know that much about. But then we get two players have been sold. Mehdi Bayuchi has now gone to Preston for £300,000. And also, we've sold a player, Frederick Briant, to Blackburn Rovers to £400,000. So that's nearly an extra £1 million we've been given to spend. But we're going to have to try and bring in two players to replace them. So what about this, guys? We have offered a straight $2 million bid for Jason Vargas. So I know that's a lot of money, but he has got a very good potential. I believe it's in the high 80s. We're going to go ahead and offer him his contract. And, well, if we could bring this guy into the club, he will definitely be a crucial first-team player because he'll probably be one of the highest rated we've got. Our transfer offer has also been accepted for a striker that goes by the name of Cristo Gonzalez. He's currently 17 years of age. Only 700,000 we offered, and they've went ahead and accepted it. So he could be a squad rotation player, and I think he could be a quite good one as well. I'm not sure how good he is, but he looks pretty decent. So as we've just moved into a new month, we will be showing you a squad report. And if you are new to my career modes and you don't know when squad reports are out, basically squad reports are out at the start of every in-game month. So whenever we hit a new month in-game, we will be showing you a squad report and the league table. In this case, we won't be showing you the league table because obviously everyone is on 0 points. So there's not much point of showing you the league table at the moment. But we have got our first game coming up right now, and it's going to be at home at the Yankee Stadium up against Aston Villa. It's going to be our first test, and 3 people will be making their debuts in this game. The one of them will be Mukiele, then we're going to have Denise, and we're also going to have the other person making their debut is no one. So Denise and Mukiele will be making their debuts, but on the bench we do have 2 other players that have recently come in that could also make an appearance off the bench. So our first game with New York City is going to be up against Aston Villa. I'm really hoping we can try and get something from it. So, just 2 minutes into the game, Mika Richards has fouled David Villa on the edge of the box. And you cannot afford to foul us when you've got Pirlo in your team. Pirlo is obviously going to be our best free kick taker, I believe. But we've got Pirlo and we got Frank Lampard, and also David Villa can take the free kicks. But we are going to give the free kick to Pirlo. Can Pirlo get it up and over the wall into the back of the net? He gets it up and under, but I thought that was in the back of the net for a minute there. But Andreas Pirlo, the veteran centre midfielder's free kick goes millimetres. That's right, millimetres past the post. And we score! In the 29th minute, David Villa scores the goal, and I'm not sure how that managed to find its way into the back of the net. The fans are celebrating in the Yankee Stadium. If we play the ball out wide to Iraola, he plays a delightful ball in the box. The goalkeeper comes out for it, gets nowhere near it. David Villa just takes the touch. It wasn't even a shot, but it looks like an absolute delightful finish. It looks like he's deliberately chipped the ball over the top of Brad Guzan, even though I might not have intended it, but the ball is into the back of the net. We squeeze the ball through to Pirlo here. Pirlo might not be that familiar being in this situation, but he cuts the ball back inside to David Villa. Villa through to Poku. Poku turns his man. Poku goes for goal, and Poku's shot gets deflected up and over the bar. So if anything, we look like the most likely team to pick up a second in the game. Aston Villa have a good chance. They play the ball through to Jordan Ayew, and Saunders, the goalkeeper they're actually looking to swap out, has just made a delightful save. What a save! At full stretch up to the right-hand side. With his other hand, he manages to get a good strong glove on it and push the ball out wide for a corner. Lovely stuff from the American goalkeeper. We've got a lovely chance to break here. Discarud is charging down the left-hand side, but he does get caught. He's run out of energy, and the Aston Villa players are going to launch themselves another counter-attack because Aston Villa, with the last stage of the game, they're just hoofing balls forward. But I do believe if we can get a little bit of luck, we could catch them on the counter-attack because they're leaving not many bodies back at all. And if we can win it back, which we do with Martinez, back to Discarud, Daru to Poco, Poco squeeze it through to Pirlo, and wow, Pirlo through to Denise. We've got no energy left whatsoever, but we're going to try and hold the ball up. Can we hold on for the final stages of the game here? We squeeze the ball through to Discarud again. And it looks like with just 3 minutes remaining, we might be able to hold on as Denise plays the ball back to Frankie Lampard. Lampard lets fly from range, and Frank Lampard has doubled our lead in the 88th minute. Brad Guzan, there's got to be question marks about the goalkeeper there. I thought it was going to be a comfortable save for him, but he didn't get there. Denise doing well down the right-hand side, plays the ball back to Frankie Lampard. A lovely touch on him. He strikes it from range. It bounces before Brad Guzan. He can't get anywhere near it, and Frank Lampard is back in the Barclays Premier League and he's scored. So wowee, the final whistle goes in our Premier League debut and we have won the game by 2-0 at the Yankee Stadium. Mix Discarud is our man of the match, picking up a 7.8 rating. We did play well in that game, not that many shots on target, but we only had 2 on target and both of them found the back of the net. I was so pleased. I never would have thought in a million years we would have picked up 3 points in our first game. And just to top off our wonderful game, Mukiele is now hit a 64 rated as well, and Denise is getting closer to the 66. This is just brilliant. So we win our first game. A player goes up from the player training, and now Jason Vargas has accepted his contract and will be the most expensive player we have signed to come into the club. I believe he's going to be around about the 65 rated, and he probably will become a first team 68 rated left winger. He's quick across the ground, he's got good balance. He's only 17 years of age. He can play left wing, he can play right wing. He looks really good. So the contract offer has been accepted for Cristo Gonzalez as well, and he's going to be another player joining the club, 17 years of age from Tenerife, and he's going to cost us £700,000. So now we have in fact got 2.5 million left, but I think we're going to search for a goalkeeper and maybe a new centre-back. Or do we? Because Jack Grealish or Aston Villa have accepted a 1.3 million bid plus Taylor for Jack Grealish. He's 19 years of age. He's only wants a $10,000 a week contract. We'll give him a crucial first team player because I think that's what he will be. And I think he could be a first player signing that we're going to make that could be in the 70 rating. So now from the player training as well, Denise has now hit the 66 rating. So he is starting to make his way onto the 70 ratings now as he's now hit the 66, which is over halfway. But the next game of the episode and the final game of the episode is going to be our biggest test yet. It's going to be away from home at Anfield up against Liverpool. So the squad going into the Liverpool game is going to be pretty similar to the squad that we played against Aston Villa, apart from one change. Vargas is coming in on the left-hand side to make his debut for the club. Let's see if he can make an impact. A good chance for us to break here as we squeeze the ball through to Denise on the right-hand side. Denise has got loads of pace, takes on Corker I should say, keeps on going. Denise goes for the side foot, and Denise has scored his first goal in a New York City jersey. The number 28 for New York scores a goal which puts us 1-0 up within the first 10 minutes of the game. A lovely ball roll inside, holds off Corker, and he finesses the ball very calmly and sweetly into the bottom left hand corner. Bogdan might not be the best goalkeeper in the world, but he wasn't getting anywhere near that one, and we find ourselves with a 1-0 advantage over Liverpool really early on in the game. But we've got another chance. Pirlo's on the ball. Pirlo on the free kick. Hits it. It goes round the wall. And we have doubled our lead. Can you guys believe this? I just can't believe it. That we have beaten Aston Villa 2-0. And now we are currently beating Liverpool 2-0 at Anfield. Pirlo with the absolute screamer of a free kick. And Adam Bogdan wasn't going to be getting anywhere near that one either. But just look at this, guys. I'm not lying to you. I am, in fact, on, if I can actually go to the right thing, I am on Legendary. As you can see, I go to game settings, camera, audio, user gameplay, everything is 50-50. I'm on legendary. Just for you guys that are thinking it can't be true, you can't be beating Liverpool and your first 2 games and you've got 6 points out of 6. I can't believe it either. Liverpool have just scored an absolute beauty of a goal, and it does in fact go to James Milner. What a strike. Saunders was not going to be keeping that one out. I don't even think De Gea would have kept that one out. Daniel Sturridge loses the ball to us, but he manages to use his body to win it back, and James Milner hits it first time on the strike. Saunders can't get anywhere near that one. It's curling away from him. That is a beautiful goal, and there's still a lot to play for here. Liverpool breaking down the right-hand side here with James Milner. He's caused us all sorts of trouble throughout the game. They play a ball to Alberto Moreno. Moreno through to Daniel Sturridge. Please clear that one. Yes, we do. And Denise has picked up the ball to take it clear here. And Denise is going to pretty much sprint down the left-hand side. He can see Vargas on the other side, but Philippe Coutinho does his job well, jockeying Denise out of play. But we are going to make some substitutions now. I don't think it's going to make that much difference. Monreal can come on instead of Vargas. Gonzalez can go up top. Monreal can go to Cam, and I think we can bring on Bentancur as well instead of Lampard, because Lampard's getting a little bit tired. So a little bit of fresh legs in the middle of the park. Let's see if they can just help us secure the 3 points. So guys, the final whistle has gone, and we have somehow won yet again. Andreas Pirlo is our man of the match, picking up a fantastic goal from the corner as well, and an 8.1 rating. And we've beaten Liverpool at Anfield. Who would have ever thought when we started this career mode, we would pick up our first 6 points out of 6, and we're in the Champions League group stage place at the moment. We're currently sitting 3rd place. Obviously, we're not going to stay there, but that's incredible. But that is in fact going to be it for this episode of career mode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be hugely appreciated. And don't forget, if you're new around here, to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest videos and career modes. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.